Wow, it's gorgeous out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm heading out to the garden. I have a little container with a knife and I'm going to go pick some of our beans we have, and I thought I'd bring you out and show you where our garden is at before I make some supper here. Just walking up to the garden, and Rob just sent me a message to say the turkeys are here. We're still getting our visits from the turkeys. He said they're beside the house. So I'm assuming they're over this way. Let's see. Oh yes, I can see them. There's the turkeys. Hello girls and guys. That's them. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. I guess we have the best bugs because they still come over. So I think they're next door is who belongs to them. There's 5 of them, but they don't always stay together anymore. They're usually a group of 2 or a group of 3, and sometimes one on their own. So this is our garden. We had a little bit of success and some not so much success. This was originally 2 rows of onions, and they just never took. We have a few stragglers, but they're not really growing, sadly. And we used to have another row here, but because everything kind of just died and nothing stayed, and we tried planting other stuff and it didn't take, we just kind of used it to build up some of the banks of some of these other ones. Originally we had beets all up here, but something they didn't take, they all died. So I planted some beans, and we do have some beans growing. So I have some there that I have to pick of my beans. And then there's some more beans up over there to be picked. I definitely need to do some watering out here because it's really dry because it's all hot today. Our potatoes did quite well. We've got 1 big row of potatoes, and then we have half a row, and it kind of took over everything. We originally had a little bit of a row here with peas, and they just never came up. I think the potatoes kind of just choked them out. We've already had the flowers in the potatoes, and now they're slowly starting, you can see a little bit, to die. So we'll be able to harvest these soon. Yeah, my beets. We did have some success with our lettuce. We only planted 2 because we basically were trying to see what's going to grow or what's not. And so we had 2 lettuce here originally, and one was fully harvested, and we're having a second. Maybe actually I think we harvested this twice, and now we're having the second, kind of third maybe harvest going to come possibly on this one if it grows some more. This was our broccoli, and unfortunately it was coming, and then something bit it. Took it all off, chewed it all to pieces. We're not sure. Percival, our resident pheasant, has also been in the garden, but we're not sure if he ate that or not. But we do have some beans, so that is good. And then over here, this is really doing very well. So we have peppers on the first 2 parts of these rows, and then this last row here. And then this is all tomatoes of various varieties. So these are doing quite well. This is supposed to be like summer squash, and it was supposed to have some by now, but it's not really doing much of anything, so I don't even know if we're going to get anything off of this. The last one over here is like it's spaghetti squash, so I think there's some flowers on that, so we are all going to get some squash hopefully from that one there. But this one just kind of grew plants so it didn't really actually produce flowers to be able to do anything. So we've got more of our peppers, and then they are starting to form, but I have noticed that they've got that black ring, which happened last year when I was growing them in the pot. So by what I was looking at, it looks like it's a fungus or something, and that might prevent it from actually producing anything. I don't know. We do have like some starting to grow there, but whether it's really going to produce or not, I'm not too sure. It's a little bit disappointing because we do have flowers and things coming. But if anybody knows about those black rings that come on the peppers, because I'm not sure what is causing them, because Last year we had them in containers and they came like that. And then this year we planted them out here, and although they're growing, they have the black rings. And so I just don't know if we're going to end up just having plants and not actually have any peppers. I don't know. There's a few coming, but I don't know. I kind of worry about it. So if anybody knows anything about that, just let me know. This is our cucumber. We've harvested off of it already, and I think I have a couple of ones more here that can come, so I'm going to harvest that probably tonight to have a supper. So you can see we have all kinds of tomatoes coming down here. So nothing red, I don't think, yet. You can even see down in there, there's some huge like tomatoes down there. And then we have our cherry tomatoes coming, and more cherry, and then some bigger ones coming in. So we'll have a good harvest of tomatoes, I believe. I think I'll probably start picking some of these just to ripen on the counter. And then this, as I said, this is the buttercup squash that's out here. So there's all kinds of like flowers on this, and I think, yeah, you can actually see that it's starting to come. So we are going to have something on this, and there's more in there. I don't know why this one just never produced. It was supposed to be an early producer. I could see one flower in there, but that's about it. But anyway, I'm going to pick some stuff from the garden here so I can get in and start supper. Today's video is part of a monthly homemaking collaboration hosted by Clarissa over at Sunny in the Suburbs. I'll have her channel linked down below, as well as the link to this week's playlist. This month's topic is routine homemaking. It can be about any type of routine you have in your home. However, I want to talk a little bit about an anti-routine in homemaking. I don't particularly have a routine when it comes to homemaking, especially during this summer. My husband and I share the homemaking responsibilities. They're getting bigger. As long as these don't start chasing me out of my garden. We run a video production company, plus I work for Nova Scotia Museums, which pulls me outside of the home. Unless he is on a shoot, my husband mostly works from home, so when I'm working outside the home, he steps in and keeps the train rolling. It is very much a joint partnership in our homemaking. When I'm home, I cook our evening meals, and when he is home, he is doing the cooking. I also budget for our groceries and usually get our groceries on a Sunday evening or a Monday morning and keep the train rolling that way. And Rob usually does the majority of the laundry when he's home. They're all in there. They're gonna chase me out? Let's see. Hello. Hi. Hi. You're in there too. Where's your buddy? Hi. Now you see back there, that's the third one. So they're coming back to visit. Hi. really must have the best bugs. They just keep coming back. Just came in, so this is what I've picked up. Got enough beans, green beans and yellow beans for supper tonight. And then we had a couple of good-sized cucumbers here. So 2 different types. So I'll probably slice this up with supper tonight and do all these up, and we're gonna have some green beans and sliced cucumber and chicken legs and maybe some mashed potatoes. Having a strict routine doesn't really work for us at this season and time, but fall and winter are much slower seasons and routines become easier. If you can't get into a routine or feel like it's hard in such a busy season in life, know that it's okay. Maybe make a small list and do what needs doing to keep your train going. Don't worry so much about keeping to a routine. There is always another day for that. I hope this gave you some encouragement that it's okay if you don't have a routine. Maybe something different every day is your routine. Have a great day, friends. Take care and be well. And until next time, bye.